Hello, you guys. How is everyone doing? I'm going to give you all the opportunity to start coming into the room. I see they just sent out, hey, the Black Barbie. Hey, the Black Barbie. Let other people start getting the notifications. How's everyone doing tonight? It's not even late. It's not even late, but it gets dark at like 4. Hey, Tierney. Hey, Diane. How are you all doing tonight? Dub JJ and Jamal. Shan. Your Choice Towing. Mr. Parker. DJ Sipsaw. Knife's Music Production. How are you all doing tonight? Miss Paula. We're going to talk about a few things tonight. We're going to talk about a few things. Hey, Demi, him so handsome. Him so handsome. Hey, Positive Vibes. Yeah, there is. There is a lot going on. Yes, indeed. Stop. There is a lot going on. That's for sure. Listen, I had been said that I feel like once I started seeing a lot of these rich elites, that was favored by the elites. Once I started seeing them, get exposed, see an indication that they are on the outs is when they start allowing medias to put out bad publicity about them. I'm talking about big medias because see they own and pay and buy all of these big medias on these large platforms. So when you are in good with them, they're not gonna let nothing touch you. But when you start seeing these big medias spread, put out bad publicity on you and it spreads like wildfire, hey, somebody mad. But it seems like, Jaguar Wright has been saying, hey, HC Bully, those booties done wore out now. Well, listen, there was always a room. Hey. That was a rumor, and I don't know how true it is, so I have to say allegedly. That allegedly, Jay-Z. Tamara, did you put up any pictures up from Saturday? And the Cowboys are playing now. I didn't know that the Cowboys was playing. I did put up pictures from Saturday. I put them on my personal page, but I'll put them on my Real Talk with Tamara's page too. I'll make them public and put them on my Real Talk with Tamara's page. I had some video and stuff too that I put on my personal page because I was like I didn't want to invade. Folks was up in there. They let loose. They was getting a drink on and stuff. They was doing the darn thing. And that was from Friday, right? Friday, and then you talking about the mayor's ball from Saturday, right? The mayor's ball from Sunday. I've been hearing certain vloggers say it, but I normally don't listen to their lies. What happened? I be missing comments. See, I didn't know that the game was on. It seemed like I always come on when the game is on. It's $ Real Talk with Tamara. Let me put it up. It's $ Real Talk with Tamara. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to talk about P. Diddy's bodyguard, the one that had Uncle Ron, the one that had exposed him and Jay-Z and said that he and Jay-Z was, in on wanting Biggie gone, and that allegedly Beyonce was on some type of narcotic. Remember, he went viral talking about that. Well, no one said that Uncle Ron died mysteriously like 2 months ago. It was not in the media. Nobody said nothing. Okay, he mysteriously died. They're saying that he had some type of ailment. Damn, I always do that. I already, but I don't know, y'all. I don't believe in coincidences. Hold on. Hopefully I can find it again. I'm bad about. Stop. Yeah, hold on. Sit still. Calm down. Stop. Hold on, you all. I'm trying to. I just had it, and I can't believe. Okay, so here is Uncle Ron. I'm sure a lot of you all, hey, Michael, remember Uncle Ron? Okay, I just had up a video, a really good video, but y'all, he's dead. He died a couple months ago. They're saying that he died from like maybe pneumonia. And they said that, when they started commenting up under thank you, Derek. Hold on, you all. Let's see. Let's look at this. Now, I know you all remember this.
On Biggie Smalls. I was offered $30,000.
Now, this was a man that was Puffy's bodyguard. Also, he was around him and Jay-Z a lot. Right. They're saying he died from pneumonia. The exact same thing that they're saying that Kim Porter died from. This man went viral exposing them last year. And then he dies. And they're saying that, nobody knew. They kept it a secret. It wasn't in the media. He just died 2 months ago. And, of pneumonia. Same thing, Kim, or whatever they said Kim Porter died from. And then they said when they started trying to ask his family what happened, his family was deleting comments. They are in fear of their life. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. But let's look at what he was saying last year.
I was offered $30,000 to perform a hit on Biggie Smalls. March 1st of 1997, I was approached by Diddy to perform a hit on one of his artists. Finding out that he wanted all the rights to all his catalogs. I turned him down because I also found out that very night that Biggie had plans of leaving Bad Boy. Biggie should have never been in California to promote an album with a broken fibula bone, who can barely walk, to go to another studio when Diddy has his own studio in New York. Diddy is pure evil. He has a very nasty disposition. He treats everybody like crap. Every single employee he's ever had, he and his mother have looked down on them, belittled them, talked to them like they were the lowest scum on the earth, so he could always have his way. Ahmad, Muhammad, and Suge Knight, or Amir, they took the blame for something that was already getting ready to be in motion. It just happened at an earlier time, because on the 9th, Biggie was taken out. And I'm so glad to this day that I refused to do that. So under investigations and working and cooperating with FBI, my story is being told. There's so much more that we're going to talk about with Diddy. Jay-Z and Puffy wanted Biggie killed. Bottom line. You don't have to believe me. Believe the facts. Here's a man that wanted to leave Bad Boy. He wanted to do his own thing. He mentioned several times how he was tired of being used and abused, that he was bigger than Bad Boy itself. Somebody, and we ain't gonna call no more names, dangled a bogus contract in front of his face so he wouldn't leave the company. How I know I was there. Another thing, Jay-Z wanted him out of the industry, period, so he could take over and be the biggest hip-hop artist around. And I wonder who's the biggest hip-hop artist today. It's all business, folks. And unfortunately, you as a fan, most of you won't understand, but it was all about the business. And the two billionaires have done what they seeded to do.
Okay, now this is a man that also talked about how Beyonce allegedly been on drugs for a long time, and Jay-Z keeps her. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. And y'all, I just don't believe in coincidences. This man says that he was working with the FBI. He says, y'all heard him, I'm working with the FBI and there's more to come. And this man, mysteriously, they say he died of pneumonia. You died of pneumonia in the summertime. Okay, you died of pneumonia in the summertime. That's weird. Hold on. If I can find it. Hold on, here it is.
She's been on him for a long time, and you keep her that way. Y'all wish it what you wish it to stay on top. But there's one thing about me, bro. I can't be born. This is Uncle Ron. Just like I know how you... That Biggie had plans of leaving Bad Boy. Biggie should have never been in California to promote an album. He walked the dispossessed scum on the earth.
Okay, he talked about how allegedly Jay-Z keeps Beyonce up under the influence of drugs, okay? To be able to control her. Now, I don't know if that's true. Hold on. That's definitely allegedly, but this was a man that was around him. Hold on, you all. Let me see if I can find. You know, I don't know. I don't know, but I do find that suspicious. Hold on. Now, when we look at this, right, stuff like this right here, it is absolutely. Hold on. It is absolutely bizarre. This is absolutely bizarre. I don't know if she's on drugs or not. But hey, you know. What y'all think? It's almost like she hypnotized. But I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. But it's almost like she's hypnotized or something. It's almost like she's hypnotized, you guys, or something right there. I don't know. This man, you know, he said he was working with the feds and there was more to come. And then he dies of pneumonia like Kim Porter did. So I mean, and they said his family does not want to talk about it. They are definitely in fear for their safety, allegedly. But you know what's so weird is that you did not hear, it was not in the news media. You heard nobody talking about that this man had died. Okay, after exposing Diddy and Puffy. He says that Diddy had wanted to, I mean, Jay-Z had wanted to be the biggest thing, and he felt like he couldn't be the biggest thing out of Brooklyn if Biggie was around. And because um Biggie was getting ready to leave Bad Boys, hey, him and um P Diddy conspired, and for some reason I can believe that. I don't think it's that far fetched. I can believe it because Biggie is from Brooklyn, Jay-Z is from Brooklyn. You know, for some reason people feel like you can't have but one king, right? Hey, we see that. I can believe that. I can believe that. I think that they are in the business of doing that. You know, look at what happened. It seemed like to me, if this is true, then what happened to Biggie and what happened to Young Dolph is somewhat similar. Okay. They talking about, I want to be the biggest thing out of Brooklyn. I want to be the biggest thing out of out of Memphis. Okay. And still ain't, but I digress. But you know what I mean? I don't know. When you start looking at it from that angle, from that lens, okay, it just seemed like it could be some similarities. She says yes, some of his charges were dropped, but I don't believe the one for Dolph was. I talked about that on a vid. I think I can on a video last night. Um, they decided not to prosecute him on 3 charges. That was the theft of property, firing into um it was 3 charges, but he's already been sentenced on the first degree, the conspiracy, all of the he got life plus 50. He still got that life plus 50. That ain't going nowhere. So I mean, all of his charges were not dropped. Um but anyways, you guys, make sure y'all hit the like button for me. But what do you all think about this? You know, just the idea that Uncle Ron has passed away. I was shocked. I found out today Uncle Ron had passed away. I didn't know that. This man says he was exposing them, said he working with the FBI and some more stuff. This was last year when he started exposing them, and now this year he's gone. Okay, which is, you know, hold on. Here it is right here, you guys. And this is what I want to show y'all. Let's see.
Industry. This is Uncle Ron. I have been following his page for a while. He claims that Biggie wanted to leave Bad Boy Records at the time. Biggie believed that he was bigger than Bad Boy Records, and Diddy did not like that. The last video Uncle Ron posted was just a few days ago, but it is a throwback video. So currently on his page, it's just reposts of older videos. All the comments are turned off on his videos. Uncle Ron had mentioned that he was receiving threats because of the allegations he was making in his videos. I cannot seem to find an official statement on his death, but if he did indeed pass away, of course, rest in peace. Details surrounding his alleged death are unclear, but it is being reported that he passed from pneumonia. A lot of people are finding this fishy, to say the least. There is just so much uncertainty in Hollywood. Let me know your thoughts down below and follow me for more entertainment and
Yeah. I mean, she posted that 2 weeks ago. She posted that back in, I think they're saying he passed away like back in October. So, I mean, it's just a lot of weird stuff that's going on. It really is. It's a lot of weird stuff that's going on. Hey, rest in peace to Uncle Ron, because they're saying he is indeed, he did die a couple months back, okay? Allegedly of pneumonia, okay? Um, if he was working with the feds, of course he was getting some threats. Of course he was getting some threats. So, um, anyways, I also wanted to talk about um the Cathy White. She was allegedly Jay-Z's mistress, right? And there was a vlogs that did stories on the stop on Cathy White when this first happened. I remember Cathy White, a young, vibrant young lady. I think she was in her mid 20s. Allegedly, she was pregnant by Jay-Z, and she was found uh passed away like of an aneurysm. They're saying that she was Jay-Z's pregnant mistress right around the time Beyonce announced her pregnancy of Blue Ivy. Okay. Hold on. Let's see if I can find, because see, they started suing everybody. And they started taking that stuff down. They started taking it down. Okay, let's see something right here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find part one. Hold on, you all. Give me 1 second. Because, and I'm mentioning this because all of this stuff is starting to come up again. Okay, her name is Cathy White. And when it happened, Blue Ivy is about, it happened about 12 or 13 years ago.
Way she was part two, when this editor from Star Magazine found out that Cathy White had suddenly passed away, she was completely shocked and immediately wondered if this was not a coincidence. Sources close to Cathy were able to divulge that Cathy had gone to Jay-Z to let him know that she was considering coming forward and sharing her side of the story and her truth of what has been going on between the two of them. Within days of Jay-Z allegedly learning that his alleged mistress was going to come forward and expose their ongoing affair, on August 28th of 2011, Beyonce and Jay-Z announced that they were pregnant with their first child. And they announced this at the VMAs. On September 1st of 2011,
Just days after Jay-Z and Beyonce had announced that they were pregnant, Cathy White would no longer be alive. There are conflicting reports on the state in which Cathy White was found on that very tragic day. Some sources say she was found unresponsive in her New York apartment, while other sources say that there was a 911 call that came from Cathy's apartment. When paramedics arrived, they took Cathy White to the hospital because she was extremely ill and then was later pronounced unalive in the hospital. Cathy White's autopsy and toxicology were never released to the public, but ultimately the manner in which Cathy passed was ruled to have been caused by a brain aneurysm. It was also heavily speculated that Cathy White was pregnant with Jay-Z's child at the time of her passing, but with the autopsy never being released, it's not possible for us to confirm that information. If this woman was pregnant, that just makes everything that much more tragic, but I just was not able to find definitive proof or confirmation of this detail, so I will just leave it at that. With Cathy being such a young and healthy woman, it is very shocking to hear that this was the way that she passed. This editor at Star Magazine, Liz, continued to dig into this situation despite the fact that Cathy had passed away and despite the fact that her boss urged her not to continue looking into the situation. While doing her research, Liz allegedly discovered that Jay-Z, the self-proclaimed king of New York, has many NYPD officials in his back pocket. Liz also allegedly discovered that there was a decent amount of coroners in New York City who were willing to rule a very obvious suspicious passing or unaliving as a natural passing for the right amount of cash. Now, I want to talk about one of the biggest theories that I've seen people speculate about online about this entire situation and why it happened in the way that it happened. And again, this is just speculation. I'm not saying that this is facts. Speculation. Many speculated that Beyonce and Jay-Z used a surrogate to get pregnant with their daughter Blue Ivy. And while, of course, using a surrogate is most certainly not controversial in the slightest, many were speculating simply from this clip right here that Beyonce was using a fake bump to appear as though she was pregnant.
First, there was some speculation about the varying sizes of her baby bump. But ever since her recent interview on Sunday Night HD, there's been a whole new wave of people saying what must have been a fake baby bump visually collapsed as she sat down. I admit, that did look weird, but maybe it was a weird camera angle. Or maybe she wears extra padding to keep her due date a secret.
Because of the way that Beyonce's belly folded when she sat down, many believed that there was no way that that was a real baby bump. There was so much speculation about this situation that even Wendy Williams did an experiment with her audience to see if other pregnant women's bellies folded like that when they sat down.
Beyonce recently, like last Sunday, appeared on an Australian show. And when she sat down, the baby bump squashed, bent, and crumpled.
The reason that I bring this up, though, is because if Beyonce and Jay-Z were having a baby via a surrogate, it would be a little odd to announce that they were physically with child, unless the House of Carter was trying to cause a massive media PR frenzy to take all of the media attention away from the woman who was just recently alleged in the press to be Jay-Z's mistress mysteriously passing away. Well, obviously that is just speculation and maybe a little bit of conspiracy, but if it was their intention to take the media attention off of anyone potentially running a story about Jay-Z's mistress passing away, it most certainly worked, because the media and the press were completely zeroed in on Beyonce and Jay-Z's pregnancy from the moment it was announced to the moment that Blue Ivy made her arrival. And at least I know, I personally never even heard about Cathy White until this whole P. Diddy stuff started flipping everything on its head. Go to part 3.
Well, there it is. I mean, I remember, reading about the story. The young lady mysteriously passed away. Well, they're saying of an aneurysm. She was 29 years old. Allegedly, she was Jay-Z's mistress. and she was getting ready. I was looking at the young lady who was getting ready to actually interview her. She's going to be on Tasha K, the reporter that was speaking with her. She was getting ready to come out and expose everything, and then she had an aneurysm and died. Okay, or at least that's what they're saying. And this happened around the time I think this young lady died of an aneurysm either the day before or the day after. Beyonce had announced her pregnancy with Blue Ivy. And so a lot of that was swept up under the rug. I remember a YouTube vlogger had went deep. He went deep into getting information and putting out information. He was even in contact with some of Cathy White's people that was close to her, right? They was talking to him behind the scenes, and Jay-Z and his lawyers went after him. This young man, even, and Tasha K spoke about this too. They went after this young man so bad that young man started getting threats. He deleted everything. He didn't back up nothing. He deleted his whole YouTube channel. He didn't keep copies, audio of people that he had talked to that was related to Cathy White. Nothing. That's how bad they scared him, right? He deleted his whole channel. Okay, didn't keep copies of nothing. So it seems like it's coming back around, like I said, you could tell when the elites are when you've been in with the elites, you can tell when you are on the oust, because what they do is they feed you to the media, right? That's what they do. They feed you to the media. They will allow when they're mad at you, they throw you to the wolves. And basically the majority of the media can be wolves, because a lot of medias, they can make up shit on you. If they have a lot of a big following, it could really mess up your career. It could really mess up your reputation. And so you notice when they're in good, because all of this stuff with Puffy, all of this stuff with Jay-Z, all of this stuff had been talked about years ago. And the people that they were in with that was financing them shut it down. They sent their lawyers after reporters, after vloggers, after medias, after bloggers, because during that time it was bloggers with the B. They were really big at that time, right? They sent their lawyers and stuff after them. They sent threats and they shut everything down, right? And that is the machine that is behind them. But now we're starting to see bigger bloggers and vloggers with bigger platforms. They're starting to help push this narrative about him. And so, hey, it seems like it ain't being shut down fast enough. So, like I said, that's when you know, hey, that they're really on the oust with whoever it is that is funding them, which is the elites, right? So, hey, now these allegations have come up. We've long heard allegations about Jay-Z. Now, he put out a statement, right? He put out a bomb-ass statement. I'm sure that it was his publicist. Okay, he has the money to pay for the best. Okay, and when you have money, that's what you should do. He put out a bomb-ass statement. Let me see if I can find it. I'm sure everybody has heard it. He says that he, now they filed charges against the lawyer, extortion charges. Let's see. He slams allegations. Okay. It says Jay-Z responds to allegations. He says Jay-Z has responded to a civil lawsuit alleging that he sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl in 2000. The rapper and business mogul, whose real name is Sean Carter, denied the allegations in a statement issued on the Roc Nation account. December 8th. In it, he underlined the impact he believed the lawsuit would have on his wife, Beyonce, and his 3 children. The lawsuit alleges the incident took place at a 2000 Video Music Awards after party and that Carter and Combs drugged and raped the plaintiff. It was one of 5 lawsuits filed against Combs in the Southern District of New York by Texas-based attorney Tony Busby this October, which alleged Combs assaulted and raped plaintiff, all of whom are unnamed. Combs, via his lawyer, denied all the allegations in October. Mr. Combs and his legal team have full confidence in the facts, their legal defenses, and integrity of the judicial progress. The statement says, in court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted anyone, adult or minor. Carter, in his statement, called the allegations idiotic. He sketched out the conversation. He said he will now have to have Stop. He says he would now have to have with his children, Blue Ivy 12 and twins, 7 years old. My only heartbreak is for my family, he says. My wife and I will have to sit down with our children, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss. Children should not have to endure such at this young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable, degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit, he says. Carter denounced the entire lawsuit at the work of a fraud and said his intentions was to expose Busby. On December 9th, Carter's attorney filed a motion, that's today, asking the judge to deny the plaintiff. The motion also called what preceded the suit of extortionate campaign. So, I mean, this is a long one, y'all. My, as y'all can see, my tongue then got tied. Okay, my tongue then got tied. But anyways, he's denying it, right? He's denying everything, and now he's going after the attorney. He's saying that, I'm summing it up in so many words. He's saying that the attorney, this attorney goes after celebrities. It's like basically a money grab, and they tried to extort him. He's basically saying that they asked him to pay them off to be quiet, and he's going to fight it every ounce of the way. Okay? He's saying now what they need to do is, if he really did this, he dares them to prove it. He's not settling. He dares them to prove it. He says, I have no idea how you come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit down with our children. I think I read that. He says, you have made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me. If not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I'm sure his publicist and his attorney wrote that. Hey, it's got, everybody, rooting, but they're saying Jay-Z is saying that he's going to fight it. He's not going to settle. So maybe he's innocent. I don't know if he's innocent or not, because I was not there. I can't make those accusations against him. But hey, I guess, maybe he is. On one hand, if he's fighting it because, maybe he is innocent. Maybe, this stuff is just, it is a good quick money grab, or maybe he's fighting because he don't have a choice. He can't look at his wife and tell her that he did this. He can't risk settling and making people, that makes people think that you're guilty. He's a brand, that ruins his brand. So either way it go, he can't settle. It don't mean that you're guilty or innocent. It just means that he's got a lot on the line either way, right? So I don't know. He's going to fight it. And some people said it seemed like he basically almost threatened the lawyer, but he's got some power attorneys. He's got money to pay for his lawyers. It depends on who it is that's mad at him. Okay. If somebody is mad at him that funds him, then he's in trouble, because it seems like Puffy could not catch a break. They was hitting him on every angle. They was knocking him from left to right. Okay, so I think Jay-Z will get the opportunity to see if some of his funders, because Jay-Z and them are funded, right? They are the face. Okay, they're the brand and they're the face. There are people that are behind them that own them. So we're gonna get the opportunity to see if any of his masters are mad at him. Okay, we'll get the opportunity to see that. And I don't have any issues with Jay-Z. I'm not one of those people that look at celebrities and just love to hate them, or I just hate him and this. I don't know him to hate him. So I'm not one of those ones, right? But we'll see. We'll get the opportunity to see. So him fighting it means nothing other than he's got a lot to lose. Okay. That's what it means. Okay. That he's got a lot to lose. So, hey, it's interesting. But like I said, everything is coming out. I was looking at on Tasha K, where one of his, a guy, Ramir, I believe, which would be his oldest son, has been fighting for Jay-Z to get a DNA test. And the boy looks just like him. The young man has had a hard life and everything. And now, because he is insistent on trying to get a DNA test, right? His mother passed away. His godmother had to raise him. He works with children and stuff, but Jay-Z, I think that when you're misplaced like that, I think people just sometimes when kids are, they go, well, why don't they just go on with their life? Some people just want to know where they came from. And he was on Tasha K recently talking about a lot of the things that they have been doing to him. They're trying to because he's persistent on trying to get a blood test. All you got to do is just get a boy blood test. If you don't think that that's your son, just have a blood test. This young man been trying to get this done for years, but he refuses to do it. Now they're trying to bully his godmother by threatening to put liens on her house. The young man says he's been shot at, so it's really sad, right? But all of this has been out for a while, but they kept it quiet, right? They used their bully pulpit to bully people into taking down bad publicity. But I find it really weird that this has hit a national media, and you have all these national medias talking about it, whether it's true or not. Okay, you have these national medias picking it up, which means it's destroying his brand anyway, because it forces people to, you're gonna have those that say, I don't believe he did it, those that say I believe he do. Either way, it's gonna hurt his career. It could hurt his wife's career. And I'm just saying, before, none of this stuff, they've been talking about stuff like this, and the media protected them, wouldn't allow anything to touch them. Now, here's another thing, people are saying that, it was far-fetched, and I don't know how old Jay-Z was in 2000. Okay. He's in his 50s now. So that would be 24 years ago. So he's about 54 now, right? So he might have been about 30. He might have been about 30 or something like that. But remember now, there had been allegations allegedly about him having sex with Foxy Brown, and she was an underage girl. They said he was with Beyonce when she was underage. He was already dating her when she was about 16, but I don't know. That's just allegedly. So, hey, before people say I don't believe that, listen, a lot of people, was saying that about R. Kelly. R. Kelly could have had any woman he wanted to. And he said himself that he had issues a long time ago. He said, but don't pray at me, pray for me. Now, when you think about some of these celebrities, R. Kelly said he had an issue, but he had a problem as it relates to a lot of stuff. He had addictions, but I can remember the girl that does my lashes sometimes. I kid you not. Jamia. Jamia's a nice looking girl. She in her early 40s now. She got when I she had you gain a little weight as you get older, but Jamia still got that apple bottom. She got that apple bottom for real, for real. And so in her, when she was younger, she was like 16, 17. She had no kids, waistline, still had that apple bottom and all of that. Jamia somehow was in contact with R. Kelly. And I asked her one day, uh, I said, I probably shouldn't have said her name. I said, so did y'all mess around? She said, well, she said, whenever he came to the South, we would go see him sing. He would always make sure I had tickets. I would get free tickets. She said, but no, we didn't mess around. She said, because I was a teenager. If he had wanted to, I would have. That's what she said. No, he didn't. She said, no, he ain't trying nothing. He would, make sure I got in free and all of that. But she said, because if he had wanted to, I would have. Okay. So I think about that. And she ain't Jamil not lying. I don't believe she's lying not one bit. I believe her. So, when they say he was this maniac and stuff, he was forcing women to do stuff. I don't believe that. I do believe he had a sickness, maybe manipulation, but as far as forcing them, they did it because they wanted some money. And those underage girls, yeah, that's a sickness. He was wrong for that. And the parents need to be in the cells right next to him because they were selling their children in hopes of getting a damn deal. Okay. So R. Kelly shouldn't be in them cells by himself. Since third party, you don't owe, you brought nothing for them. The people paid your case for like $4. So, hey. Listen, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see how far this goes. Now, Jay-Z has his own money to buy his lawyers at this point. But we're going to start seeing what direction the media goes in. When the media starts trying to destroy, if they keep going with this, it's going to destroy his rep. And for it to be spreading like wildfire like this now, like wildfire like this now, it seemed like to me he done pissed somebody out. Okay. They said Kelly gonna get some company soon. I heard some people say they think that Puffy, they think that the Diddler, they said they think that the Diddler in there snitching. It's possible. Nobody said anything about the Diddler in his defense since he been in jail or nothing. Maybe Diddy taking that personally. He said they won't speak up for me and they enjoyed themselves at them parties and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and handle it. I'm gonna handle that. So I don't know. I don't know. Edward Potts says Cat Williams said this year everything was going to get uncovered. Yeah, and they said, hey, Tasha K made a point that 50 Cent has been saying 50 Cent has been saying for the longest that something was getting ready to happen. 50 Cent says 50 Cent does not like Jay-Z because Jay-Z blocked him from getting money, for a long time. So 50 Cent played it safe, until it was safe to start saying something. 50 Cent has been throwing shots at Jay-Z now. I've been seeing for a while, like when he said that Diddy needed to get him a lawyer. Hey, it seemed like he was telling the truth. It said, and last week one of the sisters in the chat said she feel like something big was about to happen. Yeah. So, hey, I don't know. I said I don't know. I felt like I felt like I don't know if something is going on in Hollywood, but it seems like a lot of the it just seems like a lot of the really big celebrities are being torn down. It's almost like they tearing them down so that they can replace them with some more people. As we know that Diddy is older now, he does not have the influence over the culture that he once had. They just look at him as the old sugar daddy now. Ain't nobody wanting to sign with Diddy because they already know how he has beat for many years, for about almost 30 years, how he beat everybody out of their money. Okay, so he don't have that type of influence. That's why he was with Young Miami or whatever her name is, because what he needed her to usher him into the newer era. Okay, because folks just look at him as the old uncle. Okay. But like I said, it's going to be interesting to see how all of this play out. It is. It's going to be interesting to see how all this play out. I'm gonna take a few calls before I get off because y'all know I be getting tired, and because a sister be working hard. If you all want to call in, for those of you that want to call in, I know the football game or something is on. But for those of you all that want to call in, you can. Hold on. Beyonce and Blue was on the red carpet. Hello? I don't know what happened. Hold on, you all. Okay. Well, I guess they'll call back. Is this and last week it says Diddy wants ass and cash or nasty trifling. You all, if you want to call in, I'm gonna be on for about 30 more minutes. It said only the black celebrities. Well, the black celebrities ought to do it differently. Because, rather they black or white, rather they are black or white. If they doing what they say that they're doing, they need to be got. I don't care what color they are. Okay, I don't care what color they are. Diane says he's been slanging that thing everywhere. I'm telling you, he been slanging it everywhere. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me, okay? If you all haven't hit the like button, let me see how many likes, you guys. Let's see. Y'all, we don't even have 100 likes. Y'all hit the like button. We need 40 something more likes. We need 40 something more likes. It's over 100 people in here. I know we can get 40 something more likes. If you haven't hit the like button, please do hit the like button. Y'all, the number is up there, 901-667-100119. Hey, on the Turf Podcast. Hold on, you all. I do. I do grants. I do. You all make sure y'all call in. I'm waiting for y'all to call in. Make sure y'all call in. Call in and talk about this. Do you all think that the elites are trying to take? Do you all think that the elites trying to take Jay-Z down, just as Puffy has gone down? Do y'all think that Jay-Z has pissed off somebody? Y'all think Jay-Z has pissed off someone? Because of his connection with the Diddler and because he appears to be a groomer, allegedly. Like I said, now, he, his publicists and stuff, his lawyers, they wrote that statement. But let's not forget, Jay-Z has been accused in the past. Him and Foxy Brown allegedly had a relationship, and she was an underage girl, and he was grown. He was grown. So maybe he's matured. Beyonce was a young girl when he was with her. She was like 18. Allegedly, she was 18. That was convenient to say that. And he was already like 30. He was already like 30, but like 12, 13 years old. Ooh, that is pretty twisted. Because of his connection with the dealer, Mr. Parker, slow motion. He said, so no proof or evidence or facts, just who has been around. Got it. Well, We don't know what types of evidence or facts that they have or don't have. We don't know yet. So that's going to be interesting to see. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Make sure you all like, share, and subscribe too. Hold on, you all. Hello?
What's up, Tamara?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Who am I speaking with?
This is Kenny Adams, baby.
What's up, Kenny? What you think about this? This your first time calling in?
Yeah, it's my first time. I said, man, let me help out. Get them mics up. Get them damn lights up. Hey, I think Puffy got something to do with these rumors. Well, I ain't gonna say rumors, but I think he got something to do with JB name being put out there. Yeah, I got a feeling Puffy got something to do with that, the deal or whatever y'all want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, but his name needs to be out there. It's been out there a long time anyway. Him, Puffy, R. Kelly, all of them freaks.
Yeah.
Locked up. Well, I'm telling
You think Puffy in there telling on everybody?
Yeah, he in there telling because he knew he's not getting out. Anytime you want to pay $100-some million bond and judge tell you no, shoot, man, you know he talking. They done denied you. He ain't getting out. I know you mentioned this last week. You think he getting out? They ain't letting him out.
You don't think so?
No, he ain't getting out.
Who you think Puffy pissed off? Because they've been protecting him for years.
Yeah, but they can't protect him now.
He pissed somebody off.
He pissed off. Yeah, somebody hired in what's his supposed to be level Clyde Davis.
Well, they said Clive Davis, and Clive Davis like 90, like 93 or something, and supposedly he wearing Pampers. So I mean, he probably don't even know his name. Some days he's shitting all on himself.
Man, that ain't funny, but yeah, they get what they deserve. I mean, Cat Williams, he know a lot. He ain't gonna say it, but like he said, when he did that interview, they all about to get exposed, and they getting exposed.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say it on Beyonce, but she ain't no innocent. That heifer ain't innocent. She ain't innocent at all. She didn't did some things.
Yeah.
I hate to believe the rumors you hear, but I'm starting to believe everything I hear now about all of them.
Yeah, because you know what? We know now that they have image consultants and stuff. They make them look how they want them to look to the public. And don't you know, for so long, like for many years, we thought Oprah was like this really nice, sweet person, that everybody took advantage of, and she didn't know how to say no. Everybody, that's how they made her look to the public. But come to find out, they say she's a real bitch. Always was.
Her, what's the one that didn't had more men than Liz Taylor? Puffy used to date her. Jennifer Lopez. They said she's a real B too. Matter of fact, her style said that she's real evil, like she mistreats them.
Yeah, people that do her hair, like she has an executive assistant, so you cannot speak to her, not even her stylist. So if her stylist wants to ask a question with her even sitting there in the chair. The stylist has to speak to the assistant, and the assistant talk to her. Nobody is to address her, even with her being there.
I don't know her. I'm like Jamie Foxx. Where's her talent?
Well, she came up off of Puffy taught her the game. Now, out of all the black folks that Puffy took advantage of, all those black artists took them, left them broke, busted, and disgusted. Jennifer Lopez, he taught her the game. She made a damn ass out of him and left him.
Oh boy. Yeah, they all getting exposed. They all need to be locked up. It's a lot. And Puffy know a lot about Jay-Z, and I'm sure he's gonna tell it all. And he need to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The rumors are they both had been together, but I hate it. Like I said, I hate to believe rumors, but I don't know. You know, you see the little videos when Papa and them on it behind.
Mm-hmm.
Man gonna do that. No, come on now. So, all right, Miss T, I just wanted to pop in and say a little something, but I'm waiting on Friday to see what happened with the local thing here with Quet. I think it's Friday, isn't it? He's supposed to go to court Friday.
Yeah, he goes to court Friday.
Well. Oh, well. All right, Miss T. You have a good one. I'm going to hop off and I'm going to listen.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Shout out to Kenny Adams. This was his first time calling in. So you guys, like I said, when you start seeing, we're starting to see Jay-Z is, being exposed. They're allowing negative press to get out about him. So when you start seeing that they allow negative press to get out about you, if you're a celebrity, you need to be worried because they protect their product. And they look at these celebrities that they put all this money behind as their products, right? They protect their product at all costs. When they stop protecting their product, that means that they really ain't got no more need for it. Something has gone on. So we're gonna see. Even if is the media gonna protect him? Because the media did not have to give any life to this. They could have. That's what they do when they don't want something to spread. They don't talk about it. Out of sight, out of mind. They black it out. Okay. Whiskey 704, who you talking about? Whiskey 704, who you talking about? Are you talking about me? Oh. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Like, share, and subscribe, okay? It says Paula Hall says, and they are throwing that money power around for sure. Yeah, the phone lines are open. The phone lines, I have to consistently watch because sometimes this app will send phones right to the voicemail. Hold on, let me call this number back. I think somebody just called. Sometimes it don't notify me all the time, so just call back if it go to voicemail or something. Hello?
Hello? Hey, what's up, Tamara?
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, I'm okay. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. That phone sent you straight to that app sent you straight to voicemail.
Oh, yeah, it went to voicemail. Okay, by the way, this is JT also, Tamara.
What's up, JT?
Hey, how are you? I'm okay. Hey, look, I want to make a quick comment about this Jay-Z situation. I have one question I want to ask you, Tamara. I mean, what are these? These are allegations, right? There was no facts.
Right. Allegations. Right.
Okay. So now all of a sudden, they're concerned about allegations. Last month, they weren't concerned about allegations. Am I correct?
Right.
We got a president who's about to take office, you know, convicted of 34 felonies. They want to brush aside those allegations. But when it comes to these black celebrities, and you pointed that out, I said that in the comments, the allegations, they try to make it seem like they're just factual. And I'm like this, you know, you got all these people who's waiting 25 and they're waiting 30 years, and they want to come forward and they want to try to tear a person's character down. Who lets a 13-year-old go around a whole bunch of adults?
Right. Right.
So I don't know if that's in the truth to them or not. I mean, none of us really know, but I got a hard time with some of the facts they trying to present, and they just want everybody to just assume that these allegations are actually facts.
Right, but you know what I've noticed the pattern of when the elites are mad at you, the quickest way to tear down when they mad at their product, because they look at these folks like products. They're just numbers and stuff. The quickest way to tear them down is to let those, because they own the medias. The elites that fund Jay-Z and them own the medias. They've never let stuff like this get out before, and people have whispered about other stuff like Foxy Brown. They didn't give it legs or life. Why now?
Yeah, I mean, but let me ask you this, Tamara. I mean, you know, why every time they come with these allegations, they're usually African American people?
Well,
I mean,
if you think about the rap industry, it's mostly African Americans that's in the industry. Jay-Z and them are not like self-made men. Like you have people behind, like the Jewish people own them. They fund them. So what I'm trying to say in so many words is, maybe it ain't true, because it do kind of seem far-fetched. Maybe I'm talking about as that a child will be dropped off at musical, but you never know because it's human trafficking stuff. But what I'm saying is there have been rumors about Jay-Z before, and he was one of the chosen ones at the time. They wouldn't let it touch him. Nothing ever got legs. Now all of a sudden the main media is all over the main medias. The people that fund Jay-Z them could have dead at that. They could have called the main medias and asked them not to give life to it. What I'm saying is, it seems like to me that Jay-Z got a bigger problem. Somebody is that is powerful is trying to ruin his reputation, like they did Puffy's.
I mean, you could really go back to the 90s and the 80s. You can go back to the 90s when they tried to smear Prince. When he started writing Slave on his face, and you can go back to Michael Jackson, you can go back to Ruffin, and there's so many people that I could just go ahead and name that was blackballed in the music industry. And when you really look at most of those people, Tamara, those are Black American people.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of a Caucasian that they blackballed. They really didn't. I mean, can you? I mean, think of one. That ain't hard. I can't name one. They won't even blackball Elvis, and everybody know what his history was. Jerry Lee Lewis, we know he married a 13-year-old. They don't even bring that up. But like I was saying, Tamara, I mean, these are allegations. I don't know any of these people. I mean, if he did the crime, of course he deserved to be punished. But everybody talking like they speaking on facts, but they not speaking on facts. You know, so. And I think Plies, he came forward and he stood up behind Jay-Z. He said a whole bunch of stuff. And usually when they making these kind of accusations, Tamara, nobody stands up for you. Nobody stood up for P. Diddy.
No.
Nobody stood up for
That's why I said maybe P. Diddy the one telling it, because he mad because nobody stood up for him.
Maybe. I never did think about that. But I will say this here. Now, I think I asked you the question the last time I spoke with you. I asked you, do you think Trump would pardon P. Diddy? And you said him and P. Diddy had fell out towards the end of his last term when he served as president. Let me ask you this question, Tamara. Do you think he would pardon Jay-Z if he were convicted?
I don't think so. All of them turned on him.
All of them turned on what, Donald Trump?
Yeah, they were telling everybody to vote for Kamala.
I just think, just like you made some good points last time I spoke with you, these people that say they'll vote for you, that don't mean they actually went in that booth and did it. They said Jay-Z is a billionaire, and they said P. Diddy is close to a billionaire. I think they all were Republicans, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the way I see it, though, Tom. You know, and like you said about the music industry, everybody is turning on everybody.
Yes, indeed.
You know.
And if you notice, money ain't flowing through the music industry like it used to. So, you know, folks, it's every man for himself.
Yeah, it is. And I always speak about, I don't think it's anybody in the entertainment industry that I personally want to see. I mean, everybody I want to see, they done passed away and they just got old. They don't perform anymore. So we just got to let it play out and see exactly which way it's going. So I guess next week we're going to hear Beyonce and we're going to hear, well, let me stop throwing these names out here. But you see where I'm coming from. There's always a different person look like every 2 or 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was just calling in. I'm out here on this road, Tamara. I just wanted to call in and say hello and just stand by and get back in the bush.
All right. What you say you're a truck driver, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I'm out here on the road now.
Well, be safe out there, do you?
Yeah. All right.
I tell you.
If you're in the truck now, we coming out of Little Rock right now.
Oh, y'all on y'all way home?
Oh yeah, we on the way back.
Oh well, y'all be here in a few.
Oh yeah. So.
All right, y'all drive safely.
All right. Thanks a lot. You have a nice night.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. He says they are the Democrats. Diddy had on the vote or die. Jay-Z endorsed Hillary. Beyonce performed for Kamala campaign for $2 million. $2 million. I guess she gave her a discount. Yeah, I tell you. It's going to be interesting, though, to see how all of this turns out. It is. I was trying to check and see if they had put any, like, updated. Just watch and see in the direction the main media goes. And that's when you're going to know if they get ready to hang him out to dry. That's when you're going to know. I promise. Let's see.
Beyoncé's mom Tina Knowles reacts to son-in-law Jay-Z's shocking rape allegation. Beyoncé is distraught, Sandra Rose. Jay-Z's mother-in-law Tina Knowles seemingly reacted to allegations that he raped a child in 2000. Her daughter Beyoncé may have watched the alleged assault take place. The rapper, born Sean Carter, was accused of raping a 13-year-old girl alongside rap mogul Sean Combs in a civil lawsuit that was amended on Sunday. In the amended lawsuit, the woman, identified as Jane Doe, said the billionaire music mogul and incarcerated rapper Sean Combs drugged and raped her in a bedroom after the MTV VMAs in 2000. Doe said she was only 13 years old at the time. Doe stated a woman was in the room watching the assault take place. The woman was not named in the lawsuit. On Monday, Tina Knowles, 70, liked an Instagram post from ABC7 Chicago that reported details of the allegations. The Instagram post liked by Knowles reads: Breaking news. Jay-Z, Diddy named in lawsuit alleging rape of girl, 13. The like remained active on IG as of 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday. Fans speculated that Tina Knowles liked the post because she is relieved that the world finally knows the truth about her son-in-law. On the other hand, Beyoncé is reportedly distraught over the news. Friends say the pop singer locked herself in a bedroom and played the same gospel album for hours on Sunday. Beyoncé married Jay-Z in 2008, and the couple shared daughter Blue Ivy, 12, and twins Rumi and Sir, 7. Beyoncé was just a child when she met Jay-Z in a recording studio in 1996. She was 16 and he was 28 when they began dating in 1997, allegedly. A rep for Knowles did not immediately respond to people's request for comment.
Right into how did two of the biggest names in music even meet?
Well, we met a long time ago. Award shows, a lot of different performances.
And at what point did the conversation come, hey, do you want to do some music?
You know how people, you see each other and you respect each other's music. You know, it's always that conversation, yo, we got to do something. You know that.
Right.
The time filler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When that time filler turns into something real, then it's.
Oh, I remember seeing him on MTV many, many years ago. Wreckage of the Past. I tell you. Well, I tell you. They said Joe Biden pardoned his son over Larry Hoover. Oh, wow. I tell you guys, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of legs this take. Are they going to cut it at the knees? But, I mean, they've already let it get out. They already let it get out, you guys. Hold on. She was a freak way before Jay-Z allegedly Pimp C had her. Several NFL players. Beyonce got a track record, allegedly. Oh, wow. So are they saying that it was Pimp C and... Because I've heard two different stories. They said it was Pimp C and her, or it was Master P and her. Get over here. Anyways, you guys, let me I'm gonna get off of here because I got some things to do. I got some reports to. But anyways, I want you guys stop. I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. I enjoyed the show tonight. I enjoyed being on here with you guys. I'm gonna try to get on in the morning before I get out. But I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you can support the channel via Cash App. I love you guys. I'll talk with you tomorrow.